Why is it important to do a gap analysis? Well, there's many reasons. First of all, let's start with what's the definition? What is it? Number two, let's talk about why people skip it and just almost avoid it. And number three, how a gap analysis will almost guarantee accelerating your financial strategy and or plan. So let's start with the proper definition of a gap analysis. So I wrote about it in the Millionaire Maker book. So in the show notes, you can download the version 2. We just came out with that April of 2025, the version 2 of the Millionaire Maker. So download it, read it, consume it. And a gap analysis, I'm going to read it, even though I wrote about it. The definition shows the difference between where you are now, where you want to be. Without it, you're going to be guessing. And honestly, what happens for most people is you run an emotional life financially versus a strategic life financially. Most of you, first of all, let's go back and say, where's financial literacy in your life even come from? Most of you would probably say, if we did a poll, and actually you can put it in the comments below, how many of you would say, where your literacy came from, where your money behavior came from? I would say most of them are inherited. They're inherited by your family, or you come into college and then you start sharing with your other friends, how they're doing money. Do they do a credit card? Are they downloading some new, bank app, which isn't really a bank, it's more of a depository. It's like ridiculous, some of these online processes that a lot of teenagers and young adults are using. So a gap analysis is a true look at where you are. So your baseline is your income, your expenses, your assets, your liability, your net worth, your cash flow, right? All 6 of them. Most people stop at P&Ls and balance sheets. I want your total net worth, and all decided I want a personal financial statement to see what do you all have and how does the money come into your household. Then what do you want? A lot of people would call that retirement. I don't call it retirement. Retirement's an agricultural word that means put cattle to pasture to die. We're not going to retire you. We're going to have a freedom day. And that'll be a next chapter of your life. For simple math, on your freedom day, what you could be looking at would be if you were worth $1 million and you had it invested at 12%, all of it, right? That's $120,000 divided by 12 months. That's $10,000 a month. So that gives you some relative goals to say, do you want to be worth $1 million, or do you going to have to be worth $5 million, so you make $50,000 a month? And again, it's not going to go like that because you're going to have all sorts of variances of how you're going to invest. You're not going to put all your million into one thing, making 12%. You're going to have some variances between real estate, potentially gas and oil. You might have stuff in this market. You might have life insurance. So on average, I just want you to start thinking about money and thinking about numbers. So what do you have? What do you want? That's a gap analysis. And then in between that, what we do is we actually look at your gaps and say, these are the problems. These are gaps in your life, in your plan. And then we talk about your solutions. So we're going to offer you a gap analysis. And on the link below in the show notes, you want to click on it and fill it out completely. You got to say, why do a lot of people avoid it? Well, they're scared to death of the truth. They don't want to know the truth. Living in oblivion of just having ACHs and auto pays, taken in and out of your bank account. You're not even reconciling bank accounts anymore for a lot of people. And if you don't have a bookkeeper that's doing that on a regular basis, who is doing your monthly reconciliations? Are you really doing them? And are you actually looking at that to your expenses personally, to your deductions on your companies? So we actually have teams, tax teams, bookkeeping teams that can help you take care of all of this and get you organized. And then your bookkeeper keeps you up to date on a weekly, monthly, daily basis, depending on how many transactions you're running a month. So you actually know where you are at all times. And we actually have designed over a decade ago a beautiful cash flow statement that every day, like dashboard level at your phone, you can know exactly where you are financially. So with that, growth can happen. Because when you do not know where you are, which is most people, like really know, where's your income, how much is expenses, how many of those expenses could be moved into a company and treated as a business deduction, that's a better tax plan, and what are you invested in? Are you making emotional decisions, or worse, are you parking and praying? Parking it with a financial advisor, praying to God they do something with it, and you're staying very uninvolved. So my job is to get you, your family, as a legacy involved. No legacy has ever stood by having someone park and pray and hope somebody else designed their life. They actually become the entrepreneur and become the wealth builder, and they direct the plan versus being directed. So which side of that equation are you on? So again, we would love to hear from you. Go to askloral.com, ask questions, make requests at any time. While you're here, I want you to subscribe to this channel, click that notification button. So 5 days a week, I am in your phone or in whatever device you're listening to YouTube on. Invite your family and friends through the holidays. What a great time, if you didn't do any goal setting, to really come into 2026 and make it the best year you ever have. So it is statistically proven that anyone anyone who knows strategically where they are will start accelerating at usually 20, 30, even 40% growth rates. I mean, we've had people double in a year by knowing where you are, knowing where the levers are that actually move your numbers in income and expenses, what's your margin as you grow into businesses, really understanding your return on investment as you start choosing and selecting specific investments for you and your family. So take the gap analysis, call our team, have a one-on-one appointment, and let us help you find the gaps and then offer you the solutions to change your life with money. We'll be back tomorrow with another amazing recording.